in regards to individuals, what would you say that some resistors would be? And is it more heavily focused on maybe their careers, or would you say it's more focused on just on their personal life?
I think the biggest resistor for most people is the unexamined parts of their lives. People are stories, and if they have left too much obscure, and I mean going way back, right? Everybody has a life that extends back to 0 years of age. If you've buried too much, then you're going to do a lot of things to keep that buried. And people throw themselves under the bus in a lot of ways. You might use substances. You might become a workaholic. You might avoid your passion because you think that it's somehow tied to negative outcomes for you. But I think the biggest thing that leads people to not be everything they could be is fear. And usually it's fear of what they've lived through already. It's a paper tiger, by the way. I haven't had anybody in 30 years where we help define the prior chapters of their life stories or look at all the pages, look at all the relationships, who said, well, now I'm hobbled by this. Having more information is bad. No, it's always good. It's always freeing. It always frees up remarkable stores of energy. And so anybody, first of all, who hasn't done that process should consider it. The final common pathway for parts of your life that you haven't mastered, haven't looked at, you haven't gotten to know yourself, we could debate that. Somebody might say, the way it manifests itself, it's low serotonin. And if you were just interested in psychopharmacology, you might say, well, obviously, you give a medicine that's going to increase serotonin. That'll solve the problem. Well, yeah, except that may not get down to the etiology, the cause, because the cause could be frustration, anxiety, low self-esteem, questions about who you really are. And if you don't have those answers, then sure, that could make your neurochemistry function less well. So first things first, get to know yourself, especially the parts that you've been loath to look at, and make that addictive. Make yourself really want, almost like using a divining rod to find water. It's the same process. Let's look at the stuff that's slowing you down, the assumptions you've made that are incorrect and limiting, and free up huge reserves of energy, because it happens every single time. Thanks for watching. If you want to get in touch with me, it's easy. Go to keithablow.com, hit the contact tab, send me an email. I'll email you back that very day, and we'll talk, and we'll figure out how to make you everything you can be.